May 29th, 2013 is a date that changed my life forever. Like any other day, I went for a jog. I had Bible study that night, which was a Wednesday. I was not going to have enough time to do the jog. I elected to go back to my vehicle after 9 minutes, drove a block, and everything went out. I apparently hit a sign and I hit a boulder, come to rest on somebody's lawn. About that time, I don't know exactly when, but a nurse 35 weeks pregnant came to my rescue and she started CPR. Somebody else called the ambulance, at which time they arrived and they did CPR on me and they shocked me 3 times. I was delivered to ICU. They found the blockage and they put a stent in my heart and started the blood flow. And they decided to cool my temperature down to allow the healing to occur. I had no idea what was going on. I had a machine that was keeping me cold and keeping me alive at the same time. But in that time, my eyes opened up. I wasn't in Kansas anymore. I was somewhere. It wasn't fearful, but it wasn't like how you see on movies or whatever. I couldn't hear angels sing or anything, but it was an amazing blue sky. And it made me take a step back, realize, I don't belong here, wherever this is. And so it was at that time I just said, in the name of Jesus, get me out of here. In that moment, which is now 3 days, my eyes opened up to the amazement of my wife and staff and many doctors that filled the room with clipboards writing down notes. Finally, I was taken off the machine that kept me alive. I found out what had happened and I was devastated because I was doing everything that I should be, but I realized something miraculous really just did happen. That week there were 5 other heart attack patients, and all of which died. I had never thought in my mind that day I would maybe have to cash my chips in, and that's pretty much what happened. It was totally unexpected, and so the takeaway is, really, do you know your blood pressure? Do you know your family history? And do you know your cholesterol? And really, the most important thing is, do you have a relationship with Jesus Christ? Not just a head knowledge of who He is or some historical figure, but do you have a relationship with Him? And most importantly, does He know you? Lazarus was raised on the 3rd day, and like a man, he eventually died. I had my encounter back in 1985, and then in 2013, like Lazarus, He brought me back alive, right? I am so thankful for my relationship with the Lord, and I can only challenge everybody to also seriously consider this, because you'll just never know when you have to put it into practice.